we are going to give the OSMO another test here today. We are outside, we've got a pretty high wind, and we are using the FLEXI mic, and we're going to see how that works out in the wind. And I wanted to check the little horsey up on the roof as our weather vane, and see how that stays in focus. I had a focus issue yesterday on part of my OSMO footage, so let's do a little selfie here. There I am, and we're gonna walk along here a little bit and see how we do with this microphone out here in the wind. And we're shooting at 1080 at 60 frames per second, and we'll just see how that turns out. So let me go back to the other view. There we go. And the main purpose of this test is to make sure the autofocus is working, make sure that or to check and see how the microphone comes out. Now we're going to go inside in a minute, because this is not what this video is about. I wanted to show you something that I actually misplaced 16 years ago, and I haven't seen it in all this time, and Rosie actually found it today, and I was so pleased to see it again. So I'm going to show you that, and I think you'll be interested in seeing what it is. So let's go inside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alrighty, here we are in the office, and let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the missing treasure, and I'll show you what's inside it. But first, let me give you a little bit of background here. As some of you may know, I have collected United States postage stamps since I was just a kid. And a few years ago, I was working for Sears, and I was selling kitchen remodeling. And I would get appointments every morning, and I would have to drive, either, close around town, or sometimes out as far as, 100 miles from the office. And on this particular day, I was, I think, somewhere near Moberly, Missouri. And I was a little bit early for my appointment, so I pulled into a little town there, and it was just a main street that had, an old antique store, a drugstore, and a post office, and that was about it. And then you came to the railroad track and went back into farm country. So I had some time, so I thought, well, I'll just stop in the post office. So I went in, and there was an older guy in there, and I asked him if they had any old airmail stamps. And the guy says, well, he says, I've got some. He says, they've been in this drawer for, as long as I've been here. They were here when I got here, and he says, I've been here for 40 years or so. And this was back around 1980, I guess, maybe 1985. And so he got into the drawer and he pulled out three full sheets. One, two, yeah, 3 full sheets of stamps. And I'm going to show those to you now. They are brand new, except they're like C40. They're almost 70 years old. The first one is this sheet of what's called the ruptured duck, which is the honorable discharge symbol. I'll show you a close-up of it in a minute. These are 3-cent stamps, uncanceled, brand new, original gum on the back, brilliant color. I'll show you a close-up in a minute. That was one of them. The other one was what's called the big planes, the big transport planes. This is a 5-cent airmail, carmine in color. There's 50 of those on that sheet. Again, unused, brand new, original gum, not a tear, not a missing perforation anywhere. That's the second one. And the third one was another one of the big planes sheets. This is an 8-cent in the olive green color. Again, perfect, pristine, brand new, and I'll show you a close-up of this one in a minute too. But it was like a gold mine. And these have been sitting in this guy's drawer for like 40 years or so, he said. And of course I paid, you know, whatever the price of the stamp was. They can't mark these up. It's not a stamp store. So 5 cents times 50, I paid $2.50 for one of the sheets. I paid $3 for the one, the ruptured duck has got 100 stamps on it. So I got a pretty good deal, and I'm very happy to have them, and I'm very happy that Miss Rosie found this folder for me. I also have some other full sheets in here, and I may show you those too in just a minute. But anyway, I will do some close-up shots of these and show you what they look like close up. So stay right there, I'll be right back. So there you have it. That's my story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a question. You know the drill. I hope you'll like and share this video, and I hope you subscribe if you like videos like this. So until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay focused.